Hi guys, this is Jess. I just wanted to come in and give you guys a heads up that there will be some technical difficulties for some of your videos. So I'm just going to attach this message to all of your videos. Yeah, Mercury retrograde has definitely been doing its job. And so therefore there is some problematic situations with sound for some of you. So I apologize in advance and I hope that you still are able to receive the message, enjoy the recording, and leave me a comment below. Talk to you guys in October. Take care. Hi Capricorn, this is Just with your September 2016 mid-month reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So now I'm going to give some insight on a few things that some Capricorns are not going to be able to relate to. And it may sound a bit jarring. So again, if it doesn't pertain to you, disregard this portion. And if this reading does not connect with you, go back and listen to your other signs that is different from Capricorn regarding your rising sun or moon, and even Venus if you're interested in the love portion. So with that being said, I feel like some Capricorns, excuse me, are going to look at their children and think, wow, I remember when you were just a little kid and now you're a teenager now, or you're a young adult and you're in love and you're going to be moving on and you're about to have a baby, like that sort of thing. Okay. Some of you are the proud parent of a child that's starting to usher into this new life for themselves. And you've been very supportive. Some of you could have been there for them financially. Okay, and you could be thinking like, okay, when am I going to get my money back? But I do see that some of you are going to be helping out your children. Some of you are going to be dealing with teenagers that you're going to have to help out. Others of you, again, will have this moment in which you, again, see your child. Remember when they were younger and now they're proposing to someone and they're getting ready to buy a house and move away and start life. And it's going to seem to you as if it was just yesterday when they were a better kid, and now here they are making all of these big, huge life decisions and changes. And I feel like you may have a heart to heart with your child and say just that to them and give them some wise counsel and advice. Okay. Now, separate from this, some of you will hear that someone has had an abortion, not an abortion. Well, it could be an abortion, but some of you also may hear that someone lost their child, so they had a miscarriage. That they were very hopeful, and I feel like for some of you that hear this may not be the first time that this has happened, as they were very hopeful about this child, and they could have gone a little further in their trimester or their time along. We went further along than perhaps the last time, but it has happened again. Okay, and they were very hopeful, and everyone was pretty hopeful about it. Okay, and this information, like the news is going to be coming to my Capricorns for the remainder of September, will come in really quick. A lot of changes and things are going to seem like it's happening almost too fast for Capricorns, especially with you guys being the GOAT. Now, on a more broader scale for Capricorns, I do see that some of you have been waiting around for work. Okay. And I feel like you're going to be very excited because you're going to hear some news back from a job to either come in for an interview, or for some of you, you're actually going to get the job. Okay. For those of you that's going to be coming in for an interview, you're going to be very happy, and it's going to call for you to act quickly. Okay. So this is going to be the remaining month of September will be quick action. Okay. You're going to have to do things very quickly. You're going to have to respond quickly. You're going to have to get up and go and meet with someone very quickly. And I feel like the people that you'll be meeting with will be in line to who you are. So they're going to be of an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, someone who is about the dollars and cents. They're very practical. They're very methodical, but in a practical sort of way. They're very loyal. They're very consistent. Their word is their bond, that type of thing, okay? Um, and you may be taking on a role where you have to be an assistant of some kind, okay? You have to aid in some type of way. Or some of my Capricorn men, you may have to take on a job where you're in the field. So more like blue collar work, but you have to, there's a direct supervisor, someone who is more white collar, but then you're out in the field. Like you do more blue collar, but your direct supervisor is more white collar. So they have the, the suit, the tie, they're in the office, where you're out doing more of the nitty gritty type of work, if you will, or you work around, you're in the field. So you may be a real estate agent, a sales agent, that type of thing, construction worker, all of these types of things where you're out in the field, you're going from place to place, but then you're the person that you're going to either report to, or the person that you'll be interviewing with is in an office, that type of thing. Now, for those of you, I feel like that's been looking for work, by the end of the month, there's going to be you needing to act quickly. Some of you may find work where you have to relocate, that you have to move. It's a bit of a distance from where you live, okay? And so you may be picking up you and your wife and your child, and relocating for this new opportunity, okay? Some of you, because there could have been a loss of some sort, again, loss of a baby, that type of thing, that you're deciding, okay, we're going to move, we're going to leave. Maybe your wife is like, I don't want to stay here anymore. I want, to go someplace new. But I feel more strongly for a lot of you, there's going to be this new opportunity, again, that is going to help you guys get away from the waiting around, the trying to figure out, if this is ever going to happen to me. Am I going to get a job? That sort of thing, okay? And I feel like you need to learn from whatever transpired in the past. So for those of you that has been in limbo because either you left a job or you got let go, and you've been in limbo and you've been even missing opportunities, or you have allowed opportunities to pass you by, you have got to, I feel, learn the lesson from your past, okay? Because what ended did make way for a new beginning, but you have to appreciate it and you have to commit to it. For those of you that this applies to, okay? Now, for others of you, I feel like this ending was necessary for this new beginning, because again, it aligned you in a place that's more beneficial to you. Some place that, again, is going to be more positive, okay, for you. Right? So for those Capricorns that are actually working a job, you're not leaving, you didn't look to leave, that sort of thing. I feel like some of you take on the role as manager, lead, executive, that sort of thing. And you're going to have, again, even you are going to be looking at some of the employees, especially if you have a very long-standing career with your particular company, job, that sort of thing. You're going to be looking at a lot of these people like, wow, you've been here forever. I remember when you first came and you were 25, and now, look at you, you're moving on. You're going to probably see people coming to you saying, I'm giving my 2 weeks notice, I'm moving on to such and such, that sort of thing. Okay. You're going to, again, be giving them wise counsel as to, some food for thought for them to take on to the next journey of their life. Okay. And I feel like a lot of information will be coming into you quickly. So for my Capricorns that are has a client base, I feel like a lot of people are going to be coming in wanting to receive your product and your service. They feel like you're very wise and that you can counsel them in a very accurate sort of way. Right? And you may be hearing a lot of people asking you about, okay, I'm moving, I'm relocating. Should I, is it good for me to take on this job in this location? Should I move to this place? How is things going to go for me in my love life? It ended, now the person's back, that sort of thing. Or it's going to be, and that's if you do more like life coaching type of work. If you're doing more like just on a financial level. Then it'll be, how can we fit our finances in to welcome this new baby, this new addition? Do I have enough money to retire and then move to another country? That sort of thing. So as far as client base, it's going to be a lot of risk troubleshooting situations and risk management, consultation, that type of thing. Okay. Now, as it relates to love, okay, and even if you say, well, I work construction, so I don't do risk management and I don't do, life coaching people or anything like that. I do construction. I feel like, again, you take on more of the leadership role, and you have people around you that are more of the supportive roles, that they kind of have to check back in with you. Okay. And some of you could hear that you getting a new contract at work. Again, that is a little further than where you normally would go. So you may, have had a contract where you're working a construction business, a site, or whatever. Okay. You can be working in a store, but whatever it is. Okay. You were doing one thing, and now news and information is coming to you that you're going to have to switch something up by the end of the month. You're going to have to switch it up and do something different. And, although there was some conflict, I feel, you're going to be able to switch it up and things are going to be able to move forward. Okay. So it doesn't have to be, don't get pigeonholed into, well, it's not this for me. Then change it as it needs to for you. And obviously just take the messages that relates to you, because I can't run down, if you work in a restaurant, if you, whatever you do, okay, there's going to be a lot of movement and a lot of actions going on. I do, again, feel that this reading is more strongly geared to people looking for work, that sort of thing. But again, in your own existing job, okay, there is going to be a lot of activity. Okay. And I feel like you have more of a leadership role at your place, whether you believe it or not. And you're going to be dealing with people asking you questions regarding what they should do, ... Okay. Now, as it relates to love, I do see that a lot of you guys have been dealing with a fire sign who's very immature. Okay. Children may be very much a focus. I keep getting children for Capricorn. So your children are very much a focus. Okay. Particularly my Capricorns, again, has older children, and you're seeing them transition from one stage to their life to another. Okay. Some of you, again, dealing with this fire sign, this person is very immature, and they come and they go and they come, and it's constant. Okay. And that's what's going to be going on for the latter part of this month. You're going to get a lot of communication with this person, and you're going to go with it because it's going to feel really like, it's going to feel fun. It's going to kind of take you back to a place when you felt alive. You're not as serious. You're not taking yourself as serious. Okay. And I feel like either you or the other person is going to make an offer, going to tell you how they feel. Okay. And so the person may at first be talking like, hey, let's go out and that sort of thing. And you just may be fun and lighthearted. But at some point, it's going to kind of get to a point where they're going to kind of express how they feel. Okay. And it's going to be like, they may say, hey, come with me on a trip. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do that. And you're going to be all up for it. You guys are going to be like, yes, I'm for it. I'm ready. I'm willing. Let's go. That sort of thing. If you're single and you're out dating, I feel like you're going to be meeting a lot of people that has a lot of energy, a lot. But I feel like there's going to be one person, even though you're going to be meeting new people external to you, like when you're going out and socializing, that sort of thing, there's someone in your heart that you really kind of want to still a moment with, at the very least, still a moment with, and go away and spend some time. Others of you, you're in a gray area with this person, and so therefore they may have been taking a break from you. But as soon as you call them, as soon as you reach out, they'll be there. They'll be engaging with you once again. Okay. And I feel like whatever problems you guys were having in the past, you guys are going to definitely get to a better place than what you were before. Okay. And any issues and problematic situations that you guys were having with someone, and I'm talking about particularly someone that you really have a strong connection with, okay, those things are coming to an end, and the relationship is definitely going to transform into something more emotional. So if, again, even with this person, if you had like this person that was coming back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, For some of you, for not for all of you. For some of you, it's two different people. You know what I mean? It's like, for some of you, it's this person that kind of comes back and forth and back and forth, and that's what you're going to be dealing with for the rest of the month. But then there is someone that you kind of have like a more emotional connection with, and then there can be that moving forward with that person. Okay, and you cut off the fire sign, like, you know what, I don't have time for you. But then I'm gonna, really entertain this air sign. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But they don't have to be an air sign. Just someone that, because it could be air or water. It could be either one. So it's just someone, again, that you have a stronger emotional connection with. Okay, but for some of you, it can be this fire sign, and the fire sign would change from being all about, fun and getting up and going out and, just that lightheartedness of just, I just want to have fun and live in a moment, to like, I have feelings for you, and maybe we should see where this thing can go. And then together you guys both decide to entertain the possibilities of, let's see if we can get to a point of being exclusive with one another. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for the remaining month of September. If this resonates with you, leave a comment below if you'd like. Let us know how this is all panning out for you. And congratulations to my Capricorns out there that has received new employment, new opportunities coming your way. Congratulations. And for those of you out there that's new to the channel, this is your first time, welcome and subscribe, as I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.